Hey guys, Gray here. I'm going to be really quick because I know that this game takes up a lot of space when I'm recording. So let's skip the unpressed trees, and we're going to go with... let's go with normal. Okay, just to let you guys know, I'm not going to talk in between battles because the game, the Fraps frame rate thing drops down to 0 every time it's in between a game, so I'm just not going to talk in between the games, just so I know I'm not getting cut off. So, yeah, so if I'm mid-sentence, I just randomly stop talking, it's because of that.
Way to go!
So let's,
Way to go!
God, let's try and get rid of some of these side blocks.
I'm gonna win! Keep on trying!
There we are. Getting done, getting late, boys. Okay.
Way to go!
Finding other things to do.
Way to go!
Yeah.
Way to go! I'm
That's
gonna
that way.
win! Keep on trying!
Things that talked about in the other commentary, which you guys wouldn't know, are things like I'm going to be starting recording a lot more.
I'm gonna win!
Like a lot more often. And I'm going to be recording a lot more retro style gameplay, so this is the start
Keep
of
on win!
everything. This is
Keep on
where it's all going to
trying!
begin. Pretty much. I'm going to start just recording
Keep on trying!
whatever I feel necessary. Whether that be, you know, whether it be, I don't know what a good example would be, but actually, you know, a lot of the YouTuber community people that I'm subscribed to just recently did like a few days, a few weeks, where the YouTubers that I was subscribed to did a Pokemon sort of styled gameplay where, like, you know, a few of them played like Pokemon Red. You know, some of them just played like, you know, that basic style Pokemon game where they had to catch them all, and beat the Elite Four, and more, you know, that style of, you know, Pokemon.
I'm gonna win!
And I thought, when I think Pokemon, I think of this game more than anything, because this was my childhood. This was the Nintendo 64, was when I grew up, and I loved it. This is my childhood in a nutshell for you guys. This is what I liked to do. Well, not this game in particular, like, as you'll see, there are a lot of other games which I used to play, which you guys will get to see. But yeah, this was one of them.
Congratulations! Let's go!
Okay. And that was one of those parts where I was not going to talk. So yeah, so there's a Zelda Let's Play going on my channel. As you've probably seen, it's probably been put on hold way too many times.
No problem.
I really need to just either knuckle down and play it for an entire day and get rid of it completely, or something, I don't know. I'll figure something out for that. I actually recently just downloaded some GameCube ROMs, which I saw.
No problem.
Who was it? I still can't remember this person's name. I mean their YouTube channel, at least. But they were doing a 100% of the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and that just got me thinking of the whole, like, sort of back to the past style games, like, you know, where everything sort of, like, originated from my time. Like, I know that there's another YouTuber who I watch, his name's Azurite. He plays a lot of retro games. Sorry about that, guys. He plays like Crash Bandicoot, and, you know, stuff from like yonks ago, and I love seeing it. So yeah, so I thought I'd do something. I thought I'd do something similar, and Nintendo 64 is when I started gaming.
Are you ready?
So I thought that where better place to start, you know, my YouTubing career with, you know, something that, you know, used to define my life as a gamer. Like, I used to love adventure games, and I still do. I actually think that whenever I play Call of Duty, and I'm not sure if this applies to anybody else, but when I play Call of Duty, I play it because I want to see the campaign first. I don't want the multiplayer. No, don't give me the multiplayer until I'm finished playing the main part of the game, which is the campaign. For me, is the campaign. And I think some YouTubers know that, but you know, like, I understand why people upload, like, you know, multiplayer games, because, you know, it's relatively quick, you know, you can get it out of the way, and then you can just rant over the top of it, but, you know, that's, you know, there's no originality in that anymore. Like, obviously there's no originality, because, you know, it's already been done before. But, you know, it's whether you want to follow the majority of the YouTubers, or, you know, or you want to be, you know, unique. And preferably, I would like to be unique, and unfortunately, it's very hard to be unique now, considering all the games that I like have either been done before, and either, you know, maybe they've been forgotten, maybe they haven't. But personally, to me, I don't think they have been forgotten. So I haven't, you know, I haven't jumped at it yet. But I think if I just give it a go,
I'm gonna win.
I'll hit something, and hopefully I hit something reasonable. And I really do hope I do, because if I find something that I like doing, then for one, I'm happy. Two, my girlfriend's happy. Three, you know, everyone hopefully gets off my back about, you know, playing computer games too often and stuff. But you know, I'm not too worried about the computer games thing. My parents worrying. I mean, by all means, like, you know, I've got no problem with that at all. But personally, I would like to be rewarded for playing my games.
Ready when you are. Go!
So I tried the whole PVR thing with my Xbox, and, you know, it actually got people on the Xbox community interested into my channel. But unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I kind of moved on from it relatively quickly, and I got a PC thanks to my beautiful and wonderful girlfriend, who kindly has put some money into my computer, which I am very, very grateful for. And I spend, you know, X plus hours on this, you know, making videos, you know, doing, you know, whatever it is I do. I have no idea what I do, really. But I find something every day to do on my computer, and I enjoy it greatly. and
I'm gonna win.
personally I'd like to earn some money from it. You know, I'm not always in I'm not going to always be in it for the money. Like, eventually this will just become
Oh, poor baby.
a hobby that I'll love, and, you know, I'll be able to talk to
Playtime's over.
talk to you guys and just be like, you know, completely free spirited, and, you know, I know that, you
I'm
know,
gonna win.
Azurite made a video just recently. Like, I know I'm talking about other YouTubers, and, you know, I should probably talk about myself, but, you know, I'm not self-centered. And what he was saying was that, you know, he makes videos
I'm gonna
for,
win.
you know, he makes videos for the crowd. He doesn't make it for himself. Oh, well, he does, but, like, you know, he makes it to make, what he wants out of his videos is to make people happy. That's what he said. I'm not trying to, you know, steal his idea or anything, but, you know, he said to him, that's what he wanted. He wanted to make people happy, and that's what he does. He uploads X amount of videos a day, and he says that when he gets comments, he likes to be able to see that he's making people happy. So I thought to myself, what do I want? And I thought that, to me, that was kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something similar.
Congratulations. You won a thunder.
Prepare to battle.
So I have now set myself a schedule, and I'm hoping to dear Lord that I can keep a schedule for this, because each time I find it kind of laborious to edit videos, because, you know, there's a lot that I need to do for these videos, because one, when I get these uncompressed videos are incredibly huge, so, you know, so that's one task I gotta do. So you gotta, you know, compress the video, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna bore you with, you know, how I edit, but, you know, whatever. You know, personally, I would like to get something more out of it. Personally, you know, oh, well, not personally. I keep saying personally. I don't really mean it. But I know that things like this take time. There's no doubt about that. But I know I am kind of asking, like, a lot of YouTube to, like, you know, to put my name out there on a brand that they made for themselves. But personally this time, I find it very hard to see how I'm going to get bigger with all these other big channels. Like, how am I going to compete with, you know, other people's channels that, you know, who are obviously, you know, my friends are going to spread the word and stuff, but, you know, that's only in one country. You know, I know countless people, like, you know, you see YouTube channels and you see people commenting on them from, like, you know, different countries and stuff. You're just like, how did my videos end up over there? Or, you know, who spread it to there? You know, who said, you know, this, that, and the other to get them interested in my channel? And, you know, it amazes me how far technology has come, because I remember when I was young, the first internet that we had was dial-up. And it wasn't the first internet connection that was around. It was just when we finally got around to it, we got dial-up, and I think it was with our service provider that we're with now, which is, I think, we're with Big Pond, and we got a Telstra bundle thingamacrap. But, you know, I had the internet back then, but I didn't use it. I didn't use computers until very later on. It didn't appear to me that I wanted a computer for quite a while. When we had the computer that was upstairs, you know, that was something that, you know, I thought my parents used. It was like, you know, that was their territory. It was the study. It was, you know, where the parents worked. That's how I was taught. But then, you know, I started getting interested in computers, and then, you know, I started seeing, you know, different things you could do on computers, and I thought it was relatively interesting, and I got myself involved. And now,
Do you choose to battle me?
I'm playing, like, you know, I'm playing games, retro games, playing, you know, the latest this, that, and the other. You know, I'm getting myself, you know, involved. When I built my PC, I was watching videos on YouTube of, you know, how to, you know, build a computer. You know, you can find anything
Harder, young one.
you want on the internet.
I'm
It's
gonna
there.
win.
I can guarantee it. There's, well, not everything, but, you know, the majority of things that have been heard today have, you know, have been put on the internet. And, you know, it just goes to show that it's a very viable social media. It's, you know, you got emailing, you can send people pictures, you know, it can be anything.
I'm gonna win.
You know, you can send people videos now, we can, you know, have video conferences, you can have, what else can you have? You know, there's so much that is accessible to children these days that, you know, wasn't there a few years ago. Like, back when I was
They're
younger,
not beat yet.
I used to play outside. I can definitely
Work
remember
harder,
playing
young one.
outside. I used to play outside with my sister, you know, whether it be football, whether it be cricket, whether it be I don't know, but gaming in itself has progressed in the world very rapidly, and they've positioned themselves very well in the sense that they have access to the minority of
Work harder.
young people. Like you see, I'm not going to name names on generations, but I'm specifically talking about the younger generations who are coming into the world now, who are a lot younger than, you know, the age requirement. Like, I know Call of Duty is an M-rated game, but I know a lot of people who are under that age who either like the game or have the game, or they play it regularly. You know, they play it whenever they get a chance. And, you know, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I'm not saying that all kids are influenced by bad violence. You know, I'm just saying that although there are age limits, there are ways around it. Like, you know, you go to a game store, they ask you how old you are, and, you know, say you're 15. You know, you say you're 15 or whatever the age is and stuff, so you get the game, or you take your parents with you, and, you know, how are they going to know that your parents aren't going to be watching you every single minute you're playing this game? Yeah, obviously they are. So, you know, some responsibility goes to the parents then after they've bought the game. You know, a child can say, oh, this game doesn't actually have that much violence, can I still get it? You know, there are ways around it. But, you know, I'm not saying that's bad parenting, I'm not a parent or anything, but I keep having this discussion with my friends that I'm gonna name names here. Nicki Minaj. I'm gonna say that I heard a few of her songs on a YouTube ad or two, and I sort of found it, you know, kind of strange that I hadn't, you know, gone and had a look at her work. I was wondering what was compelling me not to, and then I realised that it was sort of like a Lady Gaga figure that I was looking at, rather than a new figure. So that's why I wasn't so compelled. And then once I finally got around to it, I saw that her music wasn't suitable for younger ages. And what I mean by that is, personally, if I had children, I would not want my daughter or son listening to her music. Not because I've got anything against, you know, the person Nicki Minaj is, because her music is about, it's the same with rappers. Her music is about, you know, you know, her music and, you know, rappers' music is all about, you know, like they rap about, you know, what happened in their life, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever, you know, you had a hard life, you know, growing up in, you know, some town or whatever. Like, you know, you hear about it all the time. Like, you know, Eminem, you know, he grew up and he had like a movie about it and whatnot, whatever. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, Eminem's the only one, but, you know, these rappers, they talk, you know, they rap about, you know, just the randomest stuff. Like, you know, I was walking down the street, saw some old lady, ended up jacking her, you know, stuff like that. You know, they talk about, you know, they talk about drugs like it's nothing, when, you know, in a normal society, that's not something you want to hear about. I can guarantee you that's not what a civilized conversation is about. But, you know, I can't blame everyone for, you know, I can't say anything personally about those experiences because I've never had those experiences. But I don't want my children or the generation being corrupted by people who sing about this stuff, because, you know, it's influencing them. They don't know any better, and they, you know, they learn swear words quicker. They learn, you know, stuff. I could go on and on about this stuff.
I'm a Pokemon Congratulations! Let's get going.
Anyway, the main reason I don't want my children listening to that type of music is because of what they're saying. I know that Nicki Minaj has a particular song about stupid. I'm not filling in that blank because I would like to try to keep a civilized, not a civilized manner, but personally I don't really want to say it because I don't believe that women are objects. I do believe that women are just equal as everybody else in this world. But, you know, there's songs about, you know, how women hate women, blah blah blah. You know, I don't have a chauvinistic view at all on life, but, you know, some women do. You know, some women think men are out to get them. I'm not one of those people. You know, why are you putting me in that level? And then the obvious people. Oh God, I'm ranting. Sorry, I just kind of find it funny that I can't talk about anything and then just find a topic to rant on. But, yeah, I find it very rude that people do that people, you know, are willing to place women lower than men when, you know, obviously they, you know, women aren't as physically built as men, but, you know, there's no reason to put women down. You know, women are just as smart as guys, and, you know, they've proven that. Sometimes women are smarter than men, you know, you know, there's no problem with that. There's no problem with being wrong some of the time. Guys, if you have Asperger, no, I'm kidding. You know, what's wrong with being wrong? That's how you learn. You know, you learn from your mistakes, you learn from being wrong, you learn from, you know, you learn from school, you know, how to behave in, you know, a workplace. You don't think about it, but, you know, when you're in school, you're learning all the habits that will eventually, well, you're learning the traits that will define you as a person. You know, it shows. Like, I can guarantee the people who are, you know, not showing up to school on time, you know, who are late, are going to be late later on in life. It's a fact. It's, you know, unless you have the willpower and the identity to change who you are and learn from your mistakes during that school period, I can guarantee you those people who, you know, see that, oh, I'm not getting up early enough, maybe I should get up earlier so then, you know, I can get to school on time, or maybe I'm not getting up early enough so maybe I need to, you know, think about this in a different way and, you know, maybe I need to go to bed earlier or something. But yeah, you know, there's just a few things that you know that you can do to better your life, I guess. And you know, sleeping in, you know, until 12 o'clock sometimes is okay. Maybe 10 o'clock. Like, I'd prefer to sleep in until 10 o'clock, but sometimes there are just days when I don't feel particularly well. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna finish this one here at stage 9, and I'll be right back because I need to check my recording drive because I'm not sure how full it is. So I shall be back within a moment. We are back, and I'm not even half full. Oh, it's... Never mind.
Congratulations, you won!
It was half full.
Let's do it!
But yeah, not half full in the sense that I'd been recording for half that time. There's other stuff on the drive that I still haven't taken off, which I should probably do.
Way to go!
So, back onto the topic of Nicki Minaj and... Actually, no. Let's move away from that. Let's go back to what I was saying before.
I'm gonna win!
So, as I was saying, like the traits that you learn during that school period, where from pretty much from year 7 onwards. Like, I'm not saying that primary school so much is going to teach you anything that as such, but it does teach you a few things. Primary school, like good manners, in the sense that you need to get up by a certain time, you need to get to class. You learn how to, in primary school you learn how to read and write and blah blah blah. But I think the bulk of your learning is done in high school. Literally, I can guarantee you, high school is all about planning for your future. Whether that be you want to be a scientist or a mathematician, or you want to do something with computers, or you want to do this, that and the other. It is always about your future, and there's always a class or something that you can do that will aid you in that quest. Okay, I think this is the end. I'm not sure.
Congratulations, you won!
How good are you?
Either this one or the next one is the last one. Oh, not this one. Either this one's the last one, or I've got some more people to verse. I can't remember. Oh god. It's alright, we got this, boys.
I'm gonna win!
See? We got this. Oh wow. Are you serious? 17-second win. Oh my god, I didn't even do anything.
I'm ready, are you?
Okay, so we got a few more people, and that was the fastest battle I've ever seen. I didn't even do anything. So yeah, so... I know I'm talking about high school, like, like, I had, like, no faults. I had faults. I didn't actually end up doing year 12. I wouldn't say I flunked year 12, because I didn't. But I didn't enjoy schooling, because I didn't... When I went to primary school, I didn't learn in the way that I should have. I swinged by in year 6. I sort of didn't really care, but I can see now the difference in not having gone to a private high school. I wouldn't have learnt the hard way. I learnt from my teachers, who obviously I learnt from teachers, but I'm just saying specifically my teachers who taught me the life lessons that were needed for me to get by. I you know, obviously here, I don't know the demographics of my channel yet, but you know, you hear, you know, do your homework, this, that, and the other from their teachers and stuff. But you know, and all the kids think, oh, homework, you know, just another thing I have to do for school while I'm not at school. And, you know, it's not a bad thing. It goes to show that people have, you know, they go to their work 9 to 5, but you know, sometimes they come home and they have to do some work because they're behind. You know, it's part of life. You know, I know that from my parents that my mum brings work home because she works home. You know, some people, you know, don't work at home. Some people prefer to work at work. So, you know, some people go into work early, you know, like really early. Like say they work 9 to 5. Once again, they, you know, if they know that, you know, a piece of work isn't, you know, done, sometimes they'll, you know, either stay there, you know, a little bit later than normal, or they'll,
I'm gonna win.
or they'll, sorry, I just completely lost it. Or they'll stay there late at night, or they'll get there really, really early. You know, it just that depending on whether they're a morning person or a depending if it's if they're a night person or if they're a day person.
Are you ready?
Oh, morning. My bad. Morning or night. But you know, it's not like you can't change. You can change these things. You know, it's all about routine.
I'm gonna take you down.
School teaches you all these routines. How to write an essay. You know, there's structure right there. You know, right in front of you. Your teachers are teaching you how to structure your work. You know, it's not. Everything's not, you know, an essay.
I'm gonna win.
When it, you know, when you go to work, but you know, you could kind of think of it as, you know, you could think, oh, okay, I'm doing, you know, I've got to write a report. Why don't I write it similar to an essay? Because, you know, it would be easier to convey my points this way. And, you know, I can convey my points by using that structure.
I'm gonna win.
You know, it doesn't have to be in an essay form, you know, 1 paragraph, 2 paragraphs, 3,
I'm gonna take
you know, introduction, introduction, 3 paragraphs, and a conclusion. It doesn't have to be like that. But, you know, that structure is still there, and, you know, somewhere in the back of your mind, you've thought, you know, while I'm writing this, you know, while you're writing that report, oh, I can, you know, I've kind of got a little bit of a structure, you know, behind the way I've done it. You know, you're not going to notice it because it's just been, you know, it's been programmed into your brain by your teachers, and you know, by them, you know, saying, you know, let's write, you know, an essay that's, you know, this many words. Now let's write an essay that's this many words. You know, sometimes, you know, teachers are just like, okay, let's make this a little bit harder. Let's give them a word limit. And, you know, sometimes you think, oh no, a word limit, you know, they're going to make it huge. Sometimes they make it really small. Sometimes they make it so it's really difficult to fit in the words that you want to say. I know from my experience with writing essays that my teachers did a thing where, you know, you would write on a topic that you liked, and it would be a really short essay, but then they would give you an essay that you know, you had to pick a topic that you didn't like, and then you had to write a longer essay, and that would nut out what you didn't like and how you could improve. So you could go over and reread your notes or whatever it was to be, you know, to either understand the book in one way or just as a general learning tool. I don't think that my teachers probably thought of it like that. I thought they were just, I bet you they were probably just thinking, oh, let's just give them an essay, you know, a short one because they've got a lot of work.
I'm gonna fuck him on now.
I said you would come.
But you know, maybe it went over like 1 or 2 of my teachers' head, but that's how I saw it. You know, I didn't always think like this. You know, I had to work towards it.
You had it.
I worked towards my maths. My maths isn't that good. And today, like, I couldn't do anything. Oh, I could. I take it back. I could probably do some of the stuff that I did at school, but you know,
You had it.
those skills that I learnt in maths, you know, where there's like, you know, a formula. Like, I saw Rubik's Cubes, like, that's what I do, apart from gaming and stuff. And what I've learnt from my Rubik's Cubes, when there's a formula for solving my, you know, particular case on the Rubik's Cube, I kind of applied that to my maths. I learnt the formula, so then it was like muscle memory to me. And then when I went into exams and stuff, although I had a cheat sheet, which was a book filled with notes,
I'm gonna win.
you always try and remember it before you look at the book, you know.
You had it.
Make sure that you're trying to remember it before you give yourself the cheaper option, I should say. And it's not really cheap. It's just it's a learning tool, and teachers use that learning tool against you, and they give you the option. The reason why they give you that option is to, you know, maybe some people aren't good at remembering things. You know, maybe they do need to learn to work on their memory, but
I'm gonna win.
you know, that's not always going to be there for you. But it's a now I can't say it. It's a retroactive tool used for learning. It's not something that you should be going to every second
I'm gonna win.
to learn the answers, because the answers aren't going to be right in front of you when you're in the workplace. You're going to have to search for them. Me myself, I've been in. I joined the workforce, and I got my iPhone, and that was how I paid for my iPhone. And I was an IT consultant, and I worked in the IT department, and I solved problems for people. You know, they'd call us up. We'd help out. You know, majority of the time we didn't have to leave our desk, but you know, there were particular cases where we had to. But yeah, okay. Oh wow. I'm gonna wrap this up really quickly, but yeah, there were times when, you know, it was hard, and you know, we had to really problem solve and figure it out ourselves before we went over. But I'll talk about all this stuff in the next game, and I think I might keep recording some more because I'm not tired and I'm kind of feeling it. I'm in commentary mode, as they say on the YouTubes. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. I might try hard mode on this, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, and I hope that you guys can pass on my video to other people so they subscribe, so they get notified, and this, that, and the other. And yeah, this is going on longer than I need to. Anyway, oh, there's one more thing that I want to say. That's request me old games, whether it be from Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo. Actually, not Super Nintendo. I haven't figured that one out yet. So Nintendo 64, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance. I think GameCube games are okay. I know that there are a few ROMs that are buggy. I actually got a Luigi's Mansion ROM, and I do have the games, so I'm not illegally downloading these. I know that I have a Luigi's Mansion ROM, but it's broken. So if I don't get around to your game, that is the reason why. But suggesting games, old games, you know, maybe some new ones. I'll get around to it. I can guarantee it. I'm gonna start a few series at a time, and I'm gonna try to pump them out. I'm not gonna try and release I know that a lot of commenters say this, but commentators say this, but they try not to put out crappy content. And I know that I'm saying this now, but you know, there's going to be days when I'm not going to be feeling it, but I'm going to have to upload something anyway. And yeah, that's how it's going to be. But I'm going to try and do my best, and if I don't find anything, then I'll just play some random game and just chuck a commentary on it and just have it as a filler. But you know, you guys won't mind if I'm telling you about, you know, this, that, and the other, and, you know, life stories or whatever. I'm pretty sure that it's interesting to hear people's different people's point of views. But I'm rambling again. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next episode, and till then, bye.